That's right, TGIF, for those of you that celebrate, and for those of you who don't and work the weekend away, I'm sorry for you, but we're going to have a good time starting this afternoon. In fact, I'm going to start having a good time right now. Almost every day I have a good time, unless I have to go see a movie, and my opinions of Fantastic Four are spiraling downward very rapidly. It is terrible. I want to say a thank you to the weatherman who gifted a Culture Casino membership to the Tobach, or Proctor Deuce's Stipendium, I guess. I don't know. Trying to verify their account, but that's wild. Thank you very much, Weatherman, for your gifty. Jan Monroe's in the house, and I don't know what's happening right now. There's a discussion happening in the chat. Crazy white boy is out there. Crazy white boy. And, of course, Jill, Dr. Jill, Ms. Pick Coffee is out there in the chat in every place imaginable. Thank you for that. Our good friend Morgan King is here, along with Caledon 910, your favorite morning radio station. We got a few other folks rolling through the door, like the amazing and generous. The generosity begins with Mark Nichols on the YouTube side of things. Thank you for the 5 Culture Casino memberships. I think everybody appreciates that, my friend. Thank you. And what a great day this is. We got another little $3.99 super duper chat. Your character, a pair character exaggeratedly moving his arm forward with a cup of coffee. My friend, that $4 pick-me-up is well worth it, and I appreciate it. Thank you so very much, JPR. PH1. We got several other folks rolling through the door. 11 Alpha is here. We've got Frank's here. Frank is here. We've got Razorburn, our favorite rivet head, along with Cubbin Dallas. That's right. Hey, anyway, I don't know how much time I have left. I'm getting kicked along here in the timer cycle because of weird things are afoot at the Circle K. But hey, I'm back. You're here. And we are ready to go. James Hurley, hello. Yeah, Superman was a better movie than First Steps. You know what? I agree 100% with that sentiment. And I think a lot of other people will as well. Hello, Cynthia Carter. Great to see you, dear. As I said to Jill and D-Bud Martin, thank you for being here, for wrenching away. Andy Masterson is out there. Good morning. Good morning to you, my friend, the lovely Penny. And I'm glad I'm back. Tina Guzman. This is, by the way, what they call a memory hole. And I need to figure out where it's coming from. Keep following it. All right. Commander Ed Straker of Shadow. All the rest, including Snortopoopa our favorite polar bear. Let's get started, shall we? Here we go. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in, but what's more important than anything else is that we get through 17 or 18 stories in all. Let's start here. FCC chairman praises All right, let's start it again. Let's do it again. Here we go. FCC chairman praises Skydance's commitment to serious changes at CBS and therefore approved the deal. Everything is moving forward rapidly. And this has created, well, a lot of joy in both Skydance and CBS circles as Shari's going to get her money. And with the anti-DEI pledges, everybody's going to rest easier knowing they can watch one network that will be lesser of the garbage that they've been subjected to for the last 2 decades. E! News is canceled. Bye, E! News. That's right. After 34 years, no more E-News. You're going to start to see more things happening inside of Paramount CBS. We've got The Daily Show's future up in the air. I've talked about this multiple times. Cable network's fate, 6 more questions facing Paramount post Skydance post-merger. I will tell you this much. It almost doesn't matter. The layoffs are coming, and they're going to be quick. Staffers at Paramount already been staggered by multiple rounds of layoffs, with 15% of the U.S. employees trimmed. That's going to continue, and those reductions are going to try to achieve a $500 million cost savings, which is a lot of people and a lot of wasted money if you think about it. Linear cable is going to start to fall apart, maybe be spun off, maybe be sold outright. You've got Skydance going to probably cancel The Daily Show. I don't know why they would keep it. Late night is a dying genre, and nobody seems to be able to revive it. So I'd say of the top 3, all of those are about to happen. I also see a lot of leadership leaving Paramount, like this guy, co-CEO Chris McCarthy. He's going to exit after the approval, which means he gone. Jamie Lee Curtis is warning us that you're going to be subjected to her and Murder, She Wrote reboot. That's going to be complete dog duty. Speaking of complete dog duty, Thunderbolts director Jake Schreier has responded to the backlash over Taskmaster's fate. Not enough people saw this movie to know what that means. Taskmaster is killed at the beginning of the movie, and that's okay. I think everybody was fine with it. Paramount faces a talent rebellion. What is that? They're targeting Trump. Well, they don't work for Trump. They work for a global corporation. So I don't know why they would target him and his body parts. And look, you guys, the jobs are going to disappear. You're going to be looking for jobs. You're going to beg for jobs at Paramount. So shut up. We got TikTok. They'll be banned in September if China doesn't approve U.S. app sale. Trump warns all kinds of people, including the people that use TikTok. Hey guys, you need to, encourage your Chinese overlords to get it in gear, or TikTok will be gone. And some of the stuff that I scout for my Campione videos will be gone as well. Fantastic bore. As I think about this movie more and more, it is goodness awful. It is terrible. And it had a decent preview night with 23 million in previews. You remember when that was commonplace? Well, yeah. This is actually higher than any other film this year. Yeah, I just want to say this. It's going to be bad. We're going to talk about it in bonus time today, so stick around. We'll talk a little bit Fantastic Four and its terrible performance. This is not fun with no memory. I don't know what's going on. Trading a suit for boots, Powell and Trump went at it at the location for the Fed remodel. And maybe we should just get rid of the Fed. We need to at least audit the Fed. We are having a really good week at the stock market. That's right. Record-setting week is pretty good. I'll be okay with that. Meta is going to stop political ads in any European Union, which means the censors have won there. And if I were Meta, I'd just say, look, why would we even participate in your economy anymore? Because you are one-sided. Well, that's the way the rest of the world wants to go. HR exec that was caught at the Coldplay on the Coldplay cam. Well, the other one is now finally resigned. Both of them are now gone. You've got doctors in England taking a 5-day strike so that you will not get health care. This is one of the problems with having nationalized health care. This bologna sausage. Trump administration appeals to Supreme Court to allow $783 million in research funding cuts. I'm looking forward to that. The appeals court says California law requiring background checks for ammo is unconstitutional. Pretty much all firearms legislation is unconstitutional. And police officials are hosting bear drills in Japan following a stream of attacks. Yes, that's a bear right there. Not really, it's a people. And let's take a look at the people that that is chasing the Japanese people here. It's just practice, but hey, practice makes perfect. How about just be bear aware and take care of where you are at all times? Anyway, thanks for being here today. Thank you for participating this week. We hope that the memory sticks around for a few minutes so we can at least get through some bonus time, I got some stuff I want you to see. And with that, we are back. I had to actually close out the chat windows. The chat windows were eating up all kinds of valuable resources. Whatever they're doing with Google is really destroying functionality. And I wish they would stop because there's no reason for it. We're looking around. Let's see. We need the Taskmaster thing. I want to see performance Taskmaster. There we go. I have plenty of resources for this, so there is zero reason for stuff. I guess there's a bunch of dedicated servers I'm connected to. Lots of really crazy things that are eating my memory. But let's just deal with what we have here. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for sticking around through a very buggy 6-minute daily. I want to say thank you to Robert. Money for more reliable internet. Thank you, Robert. That's a shot. Robert takes a shot with a $2 super chat. I'm just going to say I have gigabit internet. There's no reason. It's not internet. It's something is creating a memory hole, and it builds it over time. And that is something that Google has been accused of doing with their browser, Chrome. I may have to switch off of Chrome. Not Alzheimer's, but thanks. Hey, Tina, good to see you. We got ASCII out there. We've got caveat ties out there. And a couple minutes of bonus time. So, let's take a look at what I held aside for us to talk about. It's a ridiculous ad marketing campaign that I feel, may have missed the mark. Because no gentleman has ever complained about what this marketing campaign's about. And I think you guys will all catch my meaning in just a moment. I want to say thank you to our friend Staccato DDS, the superhero we all need. Staccato DDS for 10 Culture Casino cash, saying the Bears, hang on, wait, there it is. Do the Bears in Japan understand English? How do you tell a bear to go away in Japan? Asking for a friend. I actually don't know. I would say you do. You really should just be doing the same thing we do here in the States, which is to face the bear, make yourself as big as possible, walk slowly away, and if need be, make some loud noises to try to encourage them to head the other direction. There's a whole list of things that you can do. Contact your local animal wildlife management services and find out what they recommend to do for bears. But I'm not going to pretend to be the expert. I'm just going to point you at the experts. I just know I would never turn my back on a bear. And if you run, you will lose because they run faster. So Gollum, Chrome has really started memory leaks. Yeah. Like a sieve. It does. Yeah. You can actually see like a window that really isn't full of a lot of coding. Basically suck up all your resources. It's crazy. It's the Joe Biden of memory holes. That's right. My computer has Alzheimer's. That's what Putin Scouts was saying. Lucius Nature Triste in the house for 5 Culture Casino cash says, for any goal you have, CC. My goal is just for all of you to be here every day, for those of you to support the channels that you love with what you can. And, just to keep, at this point, keep the lights on. I have 2 LED bulbs I've got to replace. It's driving me crazy. And lots of other great things. Just a reminder, climbing trees won't do you any good. Yeah, they climb trees. Heck, they run up trees. It's insane. They're super fast. Another green chat here from our friend ASCII for 5 Culture Casino cash. Thank you for that. Says Culture. Gonna see your favorite movie of all time again? It's not for me, but some people love Superman 2025. Look, Superman 2025 is a vastly superior movie. The more I sleep on this Fantastic Four film, the more I'm struck by how nonsense it was. I made a tweet right before we went live, and it was a realization to me there is a paper thin plot that sometimes is Swiss cheese with so many holes in it, and the inconsistency of what you're being delivered is starting to uh, well, you figure it out, and much like the Force Awakens, and as I predicted it would happen, um, my opinion of this movie is sliding faster and faster downhill. It is. Look, and set aside the female centric nature of it all. That's not even the biggest problem it has. Um, it tries to be many things, but never successfully completes any of them. It is not a family movie. You really don't get a lot of sense of family other than maybe a tiny little 5-minute portion of the film. There is 0 point for Fang or Johnny Blaze to be around almost the entire movie, absent a few moments here and there. They overuse and underdeliver on Johnny being able to fly about. The not to be at all creepy relationship that Johnny tries to have with Silver Surfer and reach her emotionally is about as flat as you could find. Some of the people that were in my live review last night, I felt like were planting themselves there to try to artificially lift the opinion of this film. I don't mind if you like a film. Like what you like, what love what you love. I'm not here to yuck your yum. I've been saying that since I started doing this 5 or 6 years ago. And I'll just say this movie is a waste beginning to end. The first act is almost an entire waste. And really Reed Richards is superfluous. Everything that gets done in this film is directed by Sue Storm. Everything that was big of consequence is done by Sue Storm. The characters that were included got whittled down to nothing, like Natasha Lyonne's character, and losing Red Ghost and diminishing the Mole Man stuff. All of those things become inconsequential. So to answer your question, I'm not going to see Superman again, but I would rather see that than see Fantastic Four again, which was terrible. Let's see what you guys got. Oh, there's Askies again. Okay. Bucky Cat, what's going on, my friend? Haha, Joe Biden got paid $10 million for his memory hole. He did. I wonder what that book's going to look like. Yikes sauce. Davina Duckworth's in the house. Hope you're doing well. And Morgan King. Get Brave web browser. I have it. I just have to connect it to everything that I use. It's a lot of hoops to jump through. Gollum. Gotta make money selling data. Chrome is not free. You just don't pay cash. That's so true. Yeah, but see, I have that, and that may be what's creating or what they're forcing to create the memory holes is the fact that I block about 85% of that stuff. And then I tried to dial telemetry back to 0. And that's what created the meltdown that I had the last time on the motherboard. They really want to mine you. They really do. By the way, you have to have a new browser by November 10th or something, or maybe it's the beginning of November. So yeah, I'm going to be looking to create a bunch of backups and OS backups for 10 because 11 is the worst operating system known to man. James Hurley says, Man of Steel. Superman 2025 made me hate Man of Steel by Snyder even more. It was pretty good. I liked Superman 2025. It was fun and entertaining. I'm going to tell you right now, none of those things exist in Fantastic Four. And it's a terrible lead into the Doom saga or whatever the hell they're going to call this thing. And it looks like increasingly it'll be busted up into 3 movies. They will not. They're going to have to figure out how to justify spending $2 billion over the course of the next 4 years. You got to make more. You got to make more than 2 movies. You got to make 3. You can't spend that kind of money. Just can't. Does anybody have a link to Culture's new channel? My spelling is probably destroying my search. It is Campione, Campione Reacts, Reacts. Campione Reacts. I'm gonna actually put it in the description at some point. I'll remember to do that. Thank you for reminding me, Critisible, the Rainbow Knight, our prismatic paladin. We got a super duper chat here from SXS Outcast for 5 Culture Casino Cash saying Biden's book, my butt's been wiped. Yeah, that was a silly thing he said. Hey, happy Friday, John the Beagle Dad. I hope you're doing well. We've got Cat Grant in the house. Right, so call the animal people and say you got a bear, or just sick them on a modern woman. They'll know what to do, right? Yeah, that's actually a solid point. Yeah. Look, I'm going to send my version of Shoe Storm over there to take care of that bar. So there's that. Rob Altus is here. I can't be here every day. I'm so glad you're here, my friend. My work schedule has been changed. Oh, no longer have much free time to be on live streams, but I still lurk, and I appreciate that, my friend. And it's, just say hey when you can. Hey, I'm still here. That way, I don't feel like I lost a friend, or, I don't like it when I don't know where you guys are, especially if you're a regular. Bothers me. Randall Orser, how you doing, buddy? Brave no longer seems to support PDFs, the actual ones, not the euphemism. Not sure why. That's weird. I wonder if you need a PDF reader. Carbon Dallas says, feels like you're one of the only YouTubers giving an honest review. I think a lot of us have heavy sentiments on this. Marvin the Movie Monster did not like this film, and he wrote a glaring review on That Park Place. WDW Pro, also not a fan of this movie. Again, as time goes on, my opinion of this film is like a roller coaster headed downhill that you didn't even realize was headed forward. This thing it's bad. It's just really, really bad. Is it actually worse than Fantastic Four? Than Fantastic, as Jonas said. I think Jonas's assessment to put it in last place probably is. I'm gonna have to rewatch portions of Fan Four Stick in order to make that determination. But this may be, and I may have to drop this. I may have to drop my score even lower. I'm gonna write this weekend on Saturday or Sunday. I'm gonna write my review for Criticless, and I think that the really scathing elements will probably come out in that. Is that I will be sitting down, focused on a single screen, and I think I'll be giving it my heartfelt hate. And I don't do that well. I try to like everything and find whatever might be suitable in whatever project I watch, which is why there's some films and projects that I think are just the worst, reprehensible, other very strong adjectives. But this film might be as bad as Challengers, and that's saying something. Hey, Juliet is here. Good to see you, dear. Hope you're doing well. Tom's out there. Hey! The artist formerly known as John Cusack said, hey, Disney pays well. That's why I gave it a good review. Sue me. You didn't give it a good review. You trickster. Culture, why did you get a new channel? This one isn't enough? No, no. The new one is focused on entirely different aspects of our culture. Campione Reacts allows myself and a panel of young women, brilliant young women, to break down some of the worst and some of the best tickety talks and Instabook facegrams and reeling things and all that that are trying to give people advice and information about the modern dating world and modern relationships. And everybody has a different background in relationships, so they have some experience in various areas. And I kind of just let the girls go because I have yet to find a subject where the ladies and I disagree. And usually the things we disagree on is, well, or we disagree with are the folks giving the terrible advice on the tickety talks. So, but I would check it out. It's a lot of fun. We have a good time over there. And share this out, share the stream, share the dream. And I want to say thank you to Mr. Tickle Trunk for doing everything everywhere. Amazing stuff. Reed Richards is the smartest man in the world. Nuh-uh. And somehow insanely unsure of himself so that his wife can lead. It makes no sense. You are correct. And 6, thank you, dear. One of the greatest mods in the history of the world. Gives you the link to the Campione Reacts channel. Thank you, dear. 6 is extra special and an incredible researcher and just a wonderful person. Great sense of humor and sarcasm and all of that. We are blessed. In fact, I want to say this. I have the best mods on any platform. I have the best chat on any platform. And you know how you know that and I know that? You're here right now. So there's that. Ghoster, 1984, the movie, done, and I think 1956 is on YouTube. I would think this is a must-watch for everyone. It's just basically prophetic. I'm going to tell you right now. The Corman version of Fantastic Four might still be the best one. And it's not even complete. And none of the effects are complete. And it's still a better movie than what I saw yesterday. Not my Reed Richards. It's Jake Richards. Yeah. Yeah. ASCII, I think you do a great job on your reviews and make it entertaining too. Usually more entertaining than the actual movies. Well, it's not that hard lately, my friend. It has not been. Oh man, ASCII says I love the protest you made last night by to keep the score a 4.9 on Protion. Yes, I will not change. It was bad. And here's the problem. I left the movie and I was like, well, it was a movie. And it's the same thing. It's The Force Awakens in the back of my head. It's that there's a clawing, a little scratching. It starts in the back of your brain and you're thinking about it. You're grinding on it. You're like, okay, I think there was a story. I know there was a lot of elements. And you know what? This movie, and hear me out. This movie is a series of trailers. Or you could look at the film as completely as a trailer. And that's just how it felt. And I was going through it last night and I was saying, okay, I'm going to try to limit spoilers except for one thing. It wasn't spoiling anything. Every single plot point and element that you've seen in all the trailers, the teaser and all the clips that you've seen, any of that stuff, that's the movie. That's how pathetic the movie is. The only elements that you're not getting are the culmination of the action events in the third act. And you could basically guess what was going to happen next. This was just like Jurassic World Afterbirth. It was like, okay, that person's going to die next. Oh, there's a dinosaur going to eat that person next. That's what this movie was, except it's not a dinosaur movie. It might as well be a dinosaur movie, but it was bad. Today we're playing not whack-a-mole, whack a culture. That's right. We're whacking a culture. Or at least that's what this freaking Chrome is doing to me right now. Hollywood's has lost all its experts. So now instead of A causes B, it's A happens, B happens, C happens. This. Okay, if you want to get a PhD, even if it's not in computer gaming stuff, Mr. Tickle Trunk is your guy. You just got a PhD in why things super suck now. Well done, Mr. Tickle Trunk. It's not an IT guy. It's not Putin's cat. My fight right now is with the browser memory, and I'm pretty sure it's flipping Chungus Chrome doing it. Mr. Tickle Trunk, I will not whack anyone. Thank you. All right. So the movie can happen. That's exactly right. It's right. Hey, this happens. This happens. This happens. You are not a moron. Stop it. You would not be allowed to be a wrench or anything anywhere if you were a moron. Dengar Renegade. I hope Fantastic Four fails because Disney destroyed Star Wars. Well, you don't have to hope that hard. Although here's the bad thing, and I was telling you guys this when I got caught up, I think the second or third time. By the way, I'll just keep coming back, so just stick around. But they did 23 million in previews somehow, which makes no sense. This movie's been running for a while in several of the international markets. I think it got a Tuesday or Wednesday release some places. So, but anyway, it'll have a great opening weekend. Well, a good opening weekend. I think it might meet their expectations based on this earnings. But if more and more people tell the truth about their experience, especially a day or two after, this film's going to have terrible word of mouth down the line. So why aren't the Razzie Awards not a big deal during this era? I don't know, but we need them badly. DEI ran off all the great independent creators. You're 100% Weatherman, 100%. And have forced them out of Hollywood, and the leftovers are all that left to make movies. Also true. It's so sad. Yeah. Hey, Apollomedes is here. Hello, dear. Today's going to be a busy day, everybody. Everybody's gonna be a cat. All right, let's go to the extra bonus that I wanted to talk about and see if the memory holds out just for a few minutes, because this is the worst. See, I'm finally getting to it. This is the worst branded ad campaign ever. This is a terrible idea if you're trying to say one thing, but you accidentally end up saying something else. Let's start here. One of the worst sports on the planet and least attended, appreciated, and or paid for is the WNBA. Now, there are some talented female basketball players. A couple, 3, 4 of them actually play in the WNBA. Everybody else there is likely to get teed up by a team of high school 15-year-old boys any day of the week. It's been shown. It's a thing. It's happened many times before. So having a campaign come out saying this, I don't think this is what you were aiming for. Let her cook. Ladies, us dudes don't care. Please cook. In fact, we appreciate it when you cook. I agree. Instead of playing basketball, let her cook. Hey, you know what? Great campaign. Trying to capitalize on a modern use of verbiage and, descending into stupidity. Stupid. And, this league would not exist. This follows on the heels of one of the worst awareness campaigns I've ever seen, which was "Pay me what I'm worth," or whatever their stupid T-shirt said. That was the sentiment. Here's the problem: You're worth negative $240,000 a year. Each player of the NBA, the WNBA, excuse me, is worth negative $240,000 a year. That's not good. Seriously. Not good. And it doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. No. We came out with this on the court. Let her cook. Sure. I'm all for ladies cooking. That's going to sound a little misogynistic. It's not. Why would anybody object to women cooking? Nobody does. Gatorade, you're stupid. You hired some people who had no experience and no intellect, and you had them create a branded campaign for you. Well done. Jill Powers will make me a sandwich. Oh, I would love a club sandwich, Jill. I would love it. This is real? Oh, you didn't know? Mr. Ticket Truck, this is real. I'm telling you. And I like to cook. Yeah, I'm a man who loves to cook. Okay. So, but if somebody's I'm not going to stop a woman from cooking. This is not AI, or maybe the campaign was created by AI, by a lazy, man, you can't even say millennial anymore. Can you? I mean, aren't they basically out of jobs now? Regardless, this is it. I'm not done. Let her cook water bottles. That's right. While she's in there slaving over the stove or the dish, or over the dishes, you could give her own Gatorade water bottle that reminds her, let her cook. That's right. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you. Let her cook. Hey, pay us what you owe us. The previous branded campaign. Again, a negative $249,000 a year. Woo-hoo. Are you guys catching what I'm putting down? Probably. Hey, they got some ambiguously, not at all exactly completely gay guy out there wearing a sweatshirt, a hoodie that says "Let her cook." Now the question is, does he want the woman to cook or not? I do. I don't know about him. This guy has me questioning things. Wild Fox Tees. Did they pay you to make these? Because these are going to be like Ollie's collectibles soon enough, right? And then finally, here's another not at all ambiguously, almost not gay guy. Let her cook. And mind you, I don't have a problem with guys wearing clothing. This, and again, if he's doing this because he's in the support of women cooking, okay, that's something else entirely. But yeah, that's not a great ad campaign. I don't think anyway. Conrad Smith, you're great, Culture. Thank you very much, Conrad. Thank you. I saw Luke in the house. I saw Av out there. Yay! Good to see you. With a league having issues filling seats, do they really need to go political like this? I don't know. Maybe they're offering to cook for people who come to the games. Like, that'd be nice. And Jill will make me a club sandwich. Six wants to get me a salad bar, apparently. I'm all for it, guys. Really. What a misinformed ad campaign. Sean, I don't know. It's just dumb. It was epically dumb. Let's see. We got $5 Bucky Cat. Thank you, Bucky Cat. Good to see you. Says you should show the clip when WNBA players weren't allowed to into a dance club. Oh, really? I've got to go looking for that now. We'll probably won't get it today, but that's a good one. I think it's funny. Six thinks I'm being paid right now for the Nike commercial segment. Well, that was Gatorade. Let her cook. By the way, if they paid me for every time I said "let her cook," I would say that every 10 minutes. Guys couldn't stop me. Let her cook. And then I'm going to start having like pictures of WNBA players like holding grilling utensils, and maybe having them hold up a bag of Kingsford or something, right, for charcoal. I don't know. And again, ladies, I promise you, I'm not having my merriment, because of women. I'm just the stupidity of this campaign and just ignorance. That's right. There is a song. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? That's right. Who else is out there? I know you're out there somewhere. Are they trying to kill the WNBA? Well, they've tried for almost 30 years now. I think 28 years of failure, consecutive failure, basically losing 40 to 50 million. Wait a minute. This sounds an awful lot like that terrible not comedian guy, Colbert. They have a lot in common. Yeah, I think we cancel the WNBA. Not making any money. Look, there's only a handful of players I think that are of quality. Caitlin Clark is certainly one of them. In fact, basically, it's the Fever. The Fever is better than every other team. Angel Reese is going to be great in the construction industry. She is a bricklayer. She is, and she is the queen of me bounds. She's a very selfish player. Lots of me bounds. Oh my gosh. John's like, I'll cook you a medium rare steak. That's perfect, John. That's perfect. That's right. We can't have ties. You guys are going to get me killed. You should play barefoot. Maternity jerseys. Look, you only get like a 30% hit rate on those in the WNBA for obvious reasons. And here's the thing. I love women's basketball, especially at high school level. High school women's basketball is always entertaining, just like high school, even college. College women's basketball and volleyball and tennis. And I love women's college soccer. Professional women's soccer is terrible. Terrible. Anyway. Bunser. I think I read that right. Did I read that right? What's wrong with laughing at women? People laugh at men all the time. It's true. It's true. But I was, in a sense, I'm not doing it at all women. I'm doing it at the silly people that created these campaigns. Pay me what I'm worth. Negative $249,000. You're worth negative money. Sorry. And look, if the game is, well, there's maybe 3 women that maybe 4 that could play professional men's basketball and make it on the court at all in a night. Angel Reese is trash, yes, and a terrible human. No, your review is coming out. I'm doing a whole special. I created an actual separate intro. You're going to love it. I promise. Oh, look at you guys. I grew up. I was a coach's assistant. This is for college credit, but I was a coach's assistant for a girls' high school basketball team, and they have more fun and more focus on the fundamentals at that age than the boys do. True story. Yeah, I was trying to get a college credit out of the way that I needed for Path. So took that gig, and it was so enriching. At the same time, one of the part-time jobs I had in college was working for the YMCA program for after-school education. So basically, kids that didn't have anywhere to go after school, I mentored and tutored those kids with their grades, and every kid that I worked with for that program had their grade point improve. So I did a fun thing there and got paid for it, small amount. But Yeah. Just a Dutchie. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Great to see you last night, too. You're everywhere now, Just a Dutchie. And thank you for being here. I loved being a coach. Any kind of when I was doing like skills for youth pastor, stuff like that. I mean, like I said, I had a lot of different things that I did throughout my school, my education track. And I always tried to find programs that would not only enrich, but inform not just me, but the people I was working with. So I like that. You couldn't pay me to watch WNBA, says Barry. Yeah, Chrissy Mayer is incredible. She's great. She shares the love. Okay, Lauren and Kevin's show tonight is going to be on the WDW Pro channel. And I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Just call my name and I'll be there. No, it was part of a physical education pathway that was part of a minor at the time. So I did see that, Ms. Pit Cafe. Yeah, they are going to require biological sex fixed so that there won't be any cross competition. It's about time. That experiment was a disaster. It is not fair if Optimus Prime plays. True. I wish I had the voice changer thing that was still working. I need to reset up all the little gadgets and gadgets. All right. Look at all these amazing beings. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Since this thing is likely to cut out on me at any moment, I'm going to say this. I hope everybody has an extraordinary weekend. I have a whole lot of work to get done so that I can give you all things that you will love. I would say to those of you out there who support the channel, I appreciate each and every one of you. It's great to see you, Michael Krinsky, of course, Sonder Hammerschlag, Phoenix Knight, and Robert. All these people wanting men and women's sports need to watch the movie Ladybugs. Yeah. Look, we're going to get out of here safely, and I'm going to drop the hammer right now. So be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, well, see ya.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes my dynasty.